Hey people. Hey, yeah, I guess I just started this live because I'm doing a little retreat somewhere, and I just wanted to chat and catch up because we haven't spoken in a bit, So I figured I just came here with my guitar and some a notepad and pen and things to write and draw and things like that. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. I guess tomorrow I'm shutting off the internet, so I'm trying to be a little more like isolated. Somebody says not cute anymore. No, that's mean. I was playing and I clicked this by accident. Sorry. It's very peaceful. It's very nice because I haven't left the house in many months. So this just being in a different location is crazy. Yeah, it's wild how I took traveling for granted when I was touring. Like every month was a new continent and some kind of crazy story, and now just like going anywhere that's not my living room or studio is an adventure. Yeah. So what has everyone been up to? I've been home and I've been writing songs and working on various projects, and right, isn't it beautiful? Look at those flowers over there. So saturated and vibrant. I'm not in France, no. I actually cannot go to France. If I go to France, I am not able to return to the United States, and that's where I live, so I'm kind of stuck, I guess. But All right, so if you have questions, ask away. Somebody's asking for the vinyl restock. I'm assuming you're referring to the Good Faith vinyl, and that's coming in late November. We made 2,000 more, so it should be good. So yeah, the Good Faith vinyl is coming back. We have another nice merch restock at the end of the month, and then a lot more cool stuff in November. So it's gonna be vibes. Yeah, I'm still in California because I don't want to take any risk. I don't want to take any plane. I don't want to. So can only drive. What songs am I gonna play? I don't know. So I'm really bad at guitar. I only know just a few chords, enough to write songs over. I just know a few open chords, so very limited skill set. Yeah, and then okay, people are asking about the hoodies merch. So yeah, I guess let's do a little bit of an update on all that. I'm restocking the 2 premium hoodies we've already had, plus the new cream rainbow one, which is really cool. Ooh, Instant Crush. How does it go? It's like I never I actually don't know the lyrics to Instant Crush. So, can somebody give me the first line in the chat, so I know how it goes? Or somebody's asking for All My Friends. I do know the lyrics to that, so that's a little bit easier. It's like, tell me what, tell friends. Somebody's asking if I played the guitar parts in Adventure. I think I played a couple, but I'm really bad at guitar, and most of the guitar parts were actually played by. So the Pain on Mine guitar parts were played by Sam from Two Doors Cinema Club, and then the guitar parts in Pixel Empire and all of the other guitars everywhere, like Beings, even Shelter. It's actually a crazy story. I was living with my parents at the time, and I threw like a house party, and a friend of a friend that I'd never met before came. And he ended up getting super drunk, and so I offered him to just sleep over. And so in the morning I woke up with this essentially stranger, and we talked over coffee, and he mentioned that he played guitar, and I just bought a guitar trying to learn, and he showed me how he played amazingly well. And so I asked him to stay with me for a couple hours and just record a bunch of licks. I would dictate him melodies and stuff to play on the guitar, and I recorded it all. It sounded amazing. And then I got the label to draw a contract, and I obviously paid him and credited him and all, and so yeah, I guess he just went to a party and ended up recording on an album, and so yeah, shout out Paul Pinto. Some random stranger that did guitars in Adventure. Yeah, actually I have a sample pack that I would go hey, can you do one that goes bum, 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 and he would just play that and be like that, be like yes, and then I would go on to the next one, and then I comped them all, and yeah, and then same with Pixel Empire, because I was using some contact library, it didn't sound good, and I asked him to just replay it. So yeah, I want that cookbook too. It's not mine. I'm not home right now. I'm just like living the Airbnb life, I guess. Okay, all my friends. Let's see. Tell. Just like E, F, F sharp. Let's do that. Tell me what's going on. Can you take me there before the morning comes? Can you make me care? Tell me what's going on. Let me fade into flashing lights. I've been working overtime. 'Cause all my friends, they know we're making messes out of silence. If we're the same, I'm worried about neighbors, I don't want to shout. Let me let go. Somebody save me from your madness. Hey, all my friends are watching. I can hear them talking. All my friends are watching. I can hear them talking. All my friends are watching. I can hear them talking. All my friends are watching. Come watch us rise, come watch us rise again. Out of the fever, life will never be the same. I'm a believer. Oh, I'm reading so many nice messages. I'm really happy. I love hanging out like this. It's really cool. I kind of did this unplanned. I just turned it on, so maybe I'll do it again more like scheduled tomorrow or something. And people are usually busy on Sundays too. Oh, I didn't want to be the one to forget. It's like, I didn't want to be the one to forget. Yeah, but I still don't know the second line, so it doesn't really help. Hello. Do I have more live sets ready? I mean, if you mean in front of people, right now there's obviously no plan. Somebody's asking me if I still work with Porter on music. I mean, we've been providing each other with feedback our entire life and career, pretty much. I mean, since I was 12 years old, so we always send each other songs, and so it's not a collaboration, but it's still a lot of influence. Digital love. Is that it? Yeah. Last night I had a dream about you in this dream, dancing by beside you. Somebody's asking about the candle, and it's called First Morning. It's by this French brand, I think. So it smells great. It's very good vibes. Highly recommend it. Do I have perfect pitch? Hell no. Somebody's saying, I love your voice without autotune, and can't relate. I hate it. It makes me so uncomfortable. I never listen back to these because I know it would probably make me cringe, so I appreciate your tolerance. I just love the sound of a tuned voice, but maybe I should stop doing that less. And then somebody's asking, how do I make my vocal processing? And it was one of the biggest, most difficult challenges of making Good Faith, because I decided very early on I was going to sing on it, and I didn't know how to sing, and I didn't want that to be like a problem of the album, so I figured I need to invent like a vocal sound that is a cool identity, and that makes up for the lack of skill with identity and something kind of unique. And so I iterated on that vocal processing for literal years, like over the course of making the album, and it clicked at say 2 or 3 years into it, and I would just try dozens of plugins and systems and all. And the chains are so complicated that they take all of my computer CPU, so I do the chains in their own separate project file, and then I render them and I put them into the actual project file. Is that a cooking book behind you? How well could I cook a recipe? On a scale from 1 to 10, it would be 0. I recently learned how to make eggs, So that's new. That's the extent of my cooking skill. Somebody's saying, good faith voice has so much identity, can't be recreated. Thank you so much. I really like how it turned out, I think, overall, and it could be better. Like, it's a little harsh sometimes and stuff, so I've been improving it. But I like the general vibe of like the form and shifted, plus super compressed and very loud breathing, you know, it's like, the secret to it is that I record my vocal takes really, really quietly, and then it's super compressed behind. So, for example, for a song like Dream, 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 when I'm in front of the microphone recording it, like the dry take is like, I can hardly explain, like super quiet, almost whispering it, and then all of the heavy lifting is done by the processing that really squashes it, and then the Prince also has that. It's recorded super quiet. Somebody says release Celeste. I don't know what that is. Is that a fake like new song or something? Somebody's asking me for a garden tour. I mean, this is not my house, so I can't really do that here. And I don't really have a garden, so at my home, because it's on like a hill. People are asking about adventure, and I've mentioned it plenty of times, but I want to do like a repress of it. And I kind of, so it's going to be the deluxe, and I have a question. Some of you may know what the Adventure Deluxe album art looks like. You know, it's the logo like this, but it's really, and it's white around. And I want to press it so with a sleeve that you can remove, like you can the deluxe CD. But I kind of want to make it like a matte black for the sleeve, for the vinyl, instead of the white of the CD. What do you think? Should I keep it white or should I make it like black? Like I want a really nice like matte paper, like cardboard thing. You know, it's kind of more like elegant to me. Like I mocked it up in Photoshop and it looked cool, so I kind of want to do that. But if some people are really attached to the way the artwork looks with the whites, then maybe I'll do that. What do you think? Maybe I'll do like the mockups and post them in the story and do like a poll before I start production. But yeah, I think the black would be cool. Somebody's asking if I submitted Good Faith to the Grammys, and I think my management did. And but I don't know that I have a really big shot, honestly. So I wouldn't hold my breath for that. So we'll see. Because the nominations, like people like have to pre-vote. It's not like a committee or anything. So you kind of need to be, I guess, more in the. I don't really know. I don't really understand, to be totally honest. Black because black vinyl. Yeah, but I don't want to make it a black vinyl. I want to make the disc like really cool, like custom, like splatter type thing or something. I'm looking into it. The Prince is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Somebody's asking me if I would collab with Jacob Collier. Hell yeah, love him. My favorite Jacob Collier content is I think it's Herbie Hancock, and he's like teaching young children and then teenagers, and then talking to Herbie about harmony, and so educational, so lovely. Look it up and have a great time. Hello, I'm saying some cool languages. Do you design all your own merch? Pretty much. I mean, they're based on like designs that I didn't always make. Like I didn't draw the lion and stuff like that, obviously. But I mock them up and I come up with the ideas. Yeah. And I usually do the final edits and stuff with them. And people are asking about the windbreaker. Yeah, it's coming. We're making it. It's really good. It's really cool. Will I stream on Twitch again? Maybe. I may want to play like Sonic Adventure 1 sometime, but I'm not sure. Somebody's asking me where I shop for clothes, and I usually go thrifting. There's a few cool spots in LA. Obviously, I haven't been in since March, but there's a few spots in LA, and they just find those like super cool, one-of-a-kind pieces, I guess. And so that's what I try to buy usually. And then I try to, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I love Only New York and Boulder and some and stuff like that. Somebody's asking for iridescent Good Faith merch, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's what the windbreaker is. It's like holographic for the logo. And you know, a lot of people send me those photos of those like jackets that look fully holographic all over, and they look amazing in pictures. And they're like, oh, you should do that for merch. But guys, obviously I looked into that. Like I thought when I saw those pictures, I thought it's perfect. But the reality of it is that they only look good in pictures with the flash on. In person, they look black and they look terrible. Like it's only for Instagram. It's only for photos. And I didn't want to sell that because you can make it look like amazing in promotional pictures, and then people receive it and it just looks black in person, and they're disappointed. So no, I'm not gonna do like a all over holographic. I don't know of a way to make that. You can make silver stuff like that, but I don't know of a way to do like full. Somebody's asking me if I'm missing French cuisine because they're also stuck in somewhere else in a different country, and I really miss cheese the most. Wine you can find easily, case in point, but cheese and patisserie and just like bread, mostly baguette, like those things I definitely miss. Any YouTubers that I watch, lots of mutual love with MKBHD, sorry, and so I watch him, and then lots of French stuff, mostly French stuff, and then usually I try to watch like very niche things of people that are super passionate about a very specific topic, like, and I like channels from like educators, like professors and like philosophy and things like that, and that have like tiny channels where you can tell they love what they're talking about. Yeah. How's the progress of the second zine? It's pretty far along, pretty much done, but I'm waiting for like a right opportunity. Honestly, I was thinking that whenever the world allows us to do shows again, I get to do Good Faith Live once more. It'll be such a meaningful moment for me, whenever that may be, and I kind of want to maybe release the zine then to celebrate that moment, because it's the second zine is all about live. It's super cool. I'm really proud of it. It's like montages of things from the show and all, and interviews with some of the architects making it, lots of behind the scenes info. It's like really meaty content-wise, I think, compared to the first one. But I want to put that out to like celebrate, like, okay, Good Faith Live's coming back. Like I want it to be maybe a little bit before, you know, so that you can like get the zine and read it and just get excited about the show. Because I think like doing the zine now, when there's no way to attend the show, would be a little bit frustrating. If you know what if you follow my drift, so I'm kind of, yeah. Somebody's asking me when I'm gonna shave, and come on, this is pretty short. Like it's the shortest it's been in ages. Normally it's like lately it's been, so you know that's as close as I'll get, I think. Have I voted yet? I am not American, so I cannot vote in the US election, if that's what you're referring to. And there's no French election that I'm aware of. So no, I obviously cannot engage with voting in America, obviously. And I also cannot really do anything. I'm not allowed to like donate to political campaigns or anything. So, because I'm a foreigner, even though like obviously I'm a lawful resident, and so yeah, so all I can do is encourage all of my American friends to register and vote and take it seriously. Because I'm honestly very, very obsessive about it right now. It's taking so much real estate in my mind, and it's kind of weird to be so like concerned by it, and at the same time a little bit unable to engage in any meaningful capacity, you know. So yeah. So if you're American and you're watching this, I mean, I'm sure that you know what's up. I'm not gonna like, it's not a big discovery, you know, but yeah. But I have so many friends, you know, like 4 years ago that thought that it really didn't matter if they voted or not, and then they didn't, and they felt really bad afterwards because they were not happy with the outcome, and I don't wish that on any of you, you know. So like, I would discourage cynicism. I don't think cynicism and apathy is a good feeling to have. And even if you're not enthusiastic about it, even if it's not like inspiring you in any meaningful way, I think it's still crucial, and succumbing to cynicism is the best way to kill any motivation to do anything meaningful afterwards. Like it's you don't let apathy and cynicism start now. You know, like stay. That's how I feel anyway. people are saying that the Good Faith hoodie is comfy, and I agree. I love it. I wear it. It's one of the only hoodies I wear. The premium one. What kind of wine am I drinking? White wine. I forgot what it is. It's called Alma Libra. Have I seen Yassi's DJ stream? I have not seen Yassi's DJ stream, but everybody should check out Yassi's Twitch streams. They're amazing. I only watched a few, but none of her actually DJing. But she's a great DJ, so it must be amazing. Is there going to be any change to Good Faith Live? I mean, when and if it returns, I'll definitely include new stuff. Definitely like a brand new live version of The Prince. I think I can make something really cool with that. So yeah, and then probably more stuff, you know. But still, I wanna, yeah. Somebody's asking if I get recognized in LA. Right now, no, because I don't live in the house. But in the before times, in the long, long ago, many moons ago, yeah, it would happen quite frequently, and I always love it. Like, to be honest, like I'm only recognized by people that like what I do. You know, I'm not like famous in any capacity, and so it's only people that have like nice things to say, and then we can like have a chat and stuff. And then if I have time, sometimes like I try to like, you know, like use that as an opportunity to make a friend, essentially. So, you know, never, you know, if you see me out and about, definitely come say hi. Like I'm basically always down. Okay, so a lot of people are asking for Shelter Acoustic, so I think I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to tune out for the day, and then if you want, maybe I'll do it again tomorrow, and but I'll give you a heads up. But I'm going to do Shelter, and then I'm gonna say bye, okay? So maybe this. Let's see. Okay. I could hide. Maybe. Okay. I could never find the right way to tell you. Haven't noticed I'm gone, 'cause I left behind the one that you made me. I won't carry it along. It's a long way for trust in me. I'll give them shelter like you've done for me. And I know alone you'll be watching over us until you're gone. Bow down, bow down. Carry on for us. It's a long way forward. Trust in me. I'll give them shelter like you've done for me. And I know alone you'll be watching over us until you're gone. Bow down, bow down. I miss doing Shelter in front of a crowd, you know, it was so fun. Like people sing along and it feels so emotional. It's such a good time. Shelter Live, doing it was great. And then obviously Good Faith Live, doing it was amazing. I always look forward to it so much, such a treat. So yeah, thank you for giving me that feeling tonight. And yeah, and I'll see you around. And somebody's saying it's the 4th anniversary of the Shelter short film, so happy birthday, Shelter short film, and well done quarter in the team on that one. It's amazing. Love you. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names there, so love you all. And then I'll see you around soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, have a good night. Bye-bye. Trying to have like an exit pose. I guess it's gonna be that. Bye.